May 23, 2020. Wow, I can't believe it's been a year since I graduated and got my bachelor's degree in communication studies at Kean University. Represent the Cougars. The struggle to achieve this degree, 18 credits back to back, full-time job while being involved in extracurricular activities on campus, balancing my friends and my family, my boyfriend, and having a social life was pretty intense. But 6 years later, I am thrilled to call myself an alumni of Kean University. 6 years later, here I am reflecting on my journey. Being ashamed because of the fact that I didn't graduate on time humbled me. I'm certain that I'm 0% sure of what I'm going to do next, and I'm still trying to figure that out. And it's already a year later. The amount of tears I shed for this day to arrive, I just know I'm exactly where I am supposed to be. I realize to be content with my journey. Life isn't a competition. It's meant to be lived at various paces, and you shouldn't be ashamed of your journey. I see people who are making the most of every situation and living their lives differently than my own. I'm just one unique person on this planet and have the ability to inspire so many others. I have wonderful memories with my colleagues, and I'm so blessed and grateful for graduating 2019. I don't regret anything. Just because, I took longer than others, it doesn't mean that I've failed, even though there are multiple times that I felt like I have. I felt super defeated constantly because I was comparing myself to other people who were ahead of me, and I did feel like a disappointment and a failure, somebody who served no purpose whatsoever. But I had an epiphany. Moving forward was the best decision I've ever made. I started this journey and I wanted to end it with grace. I've noticed numerous changes when I focused on what's in front of me and how I turned the situation upside down. Shout out to Kaysan, that's my boy right there. I had class with him my junior year, and he is amazing. He honestly killed it. Look, just listen to him. And the twilight's last whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous heart, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the Rockies red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, saved us that star-spangled banner yet waved. Land of the free and home of the brave. Throughout this journey, I learned to accept what is and enjoy the moment. You really have to trust the process and allow yourself to fully indulge in the mistakes that you've made. How many times I've failed, and I kept failing, but it never stopped me to get up and fight. I learned that it's okay to fail and that you should never be afraid to fail because it teaches you a lesson, and the amazing opportunities that lies ahead of it is there if you take advantage and grasp it. I want to thank my parents, my dad. I remember my dad would always tell my siblings and I, education is the most powerful weapon. It is your passport, which you can use to change the world. I know how much my dad have worked to create a life of opportunities for all five of us. Dad, I just want to thank you for teaching me the art of humility and hard work. Humility reminds me that you don't know it all and you can't do it all. Thank you for being such a role model and for providing me life lessons that will stick with me forever. Mom, thank you for being the most nurturing, always making sure I'm okay emotionally and being a voice of reason sometimes. Also, I would want to thank my sisters for endless advice, whether it's in regards to my love life, my finances, outfits, and just everything in between. I appreciate both of them so much. And to my only kuya, I want to thank you for always pushing me, for making sure I get on top of everything, and also guiding me in the right direction. You definitely got that from dad. And to my youngest brother, we graduated together. I mean, I feel immensely rich in a sense where I can say I'm 100% grateful and blessed to the people around me. I mean, to see us finally graduate and together, I can't imagine being anywhere else but here. And to my childhood best friend Kasha, who's seen me struggle, change, and grow throughout the years, 14 to be exact. Life for us has been a roller coaster, but I'm glad we still continue to experience this journey together. Lastly, I want to thank Jordan, the love of my life, for helping me survive college pretty much. Taught me how to drive, picked me up, dropped me off at school when I didn't have a car yet, for having faith in my success and future career, for always willing to listen when I would vent about the same thing over and over again, and most importantly, holding me when I would cry countless of times, and he would just reassure me time and time again that everything will be okay. And of course, I would like to thank God for the blessings and all the hardships He has given me to get to where I am today. There were a lot of times that I was frustrated, and there were times that I wanted to give up. But I always had strong faith and an amazing support system that made sure that I was going to make it no matter what. Shout out to my family, my siblings, my parents for throwing this graduation party for my brother and I. We had an amazing time. We could always look back on, and I'm just so grateful for the people that came, and of course for the people who's been there since day one. High school, grammar school, ever since we came to America since 2004. You are our second family, the church community, my sister's best friends, my childhood best friends from high school, grammar school, and friends that I met at Kane. I really am blessed.